right, let's also hit record. All right. Here we can go live here too. All right, cool. Well, welcome to Tuesday. I see we got Sam, Alden, and Odin here. How are you guys doing today?
Doing great.
Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Um, cool. I see Sam still connecting with audio. We'll give a couple more minutes and let people jump in here. I don't know if anybody has any questions today about getting stuff set up or things going on in high level, but if you do, just raise your hand and in chat and we'll go through that. I know I've got a couple questions here that came in from Tom. Actually, I don't know if it's Tom or Tom's developer. Um, uh, and I'll go through and answer those questions. Here, I don't know if they're jumping on today or not. They said they were going to. Otherwise, maybe we'll give it a couple minutes here. See, Sam, did you have any questions today? We're just kind of here for that. Hey, Sam,
Hi.
how's it going?
Good. How are you?
I am doing awesome. Awesome.
So, sorry. I am just getting. I'm setting up the loyalty, the stamps,
Right.
and I have never done that before. I
Okay.
just been focused in the rewards, and I just guys, can you not? One of the, we're playing baseball in the kitchen.
That's what
Uh,
happens.
I guess my question is like how does the stamps in the the rewards program work together? Is it two totally separate entities or can I combine it?
It's separate, but you can combine it. So, and the way that most people have combined it in the past is like when we have it set up so that if you get like it's either 10 stamps or 5 stamps is kind of where we have it set up. And then after they earn those 5 stamps or 10 stamps, you can decide what you want to do after that, right? So you can have it set up so that they get whatever it is that you give them, or you can set it up so that you just give them points. You would use the give points webhook that we have in the training there, and at the end when you see I'll go check out the workflow here. I think this one will work. When you go to give point, or when their stamps are full, automation. Loyalty cards. Okay, update loyalty stamps. I think it's gonna be this one. Okay, so probably don't have to do this one, but um here we have, I'll zoom out a little bit. Okay, we have the loyalty stamps here. So this one is we're gonna either add 1 stamp, 2 stamp, 3 stamp, 4 stamps, 5 stamps, or I think it was 4 stamps at a time. And I mean, most of the time, lots of people would just be doing adding 1 stamp. But what we're doing inside this workflow is we are taking we're checking to see if their loyalty card is full. So we have a custom field that says loyalty stamps remaining, and we're checking to see if the loyalty stamps remaining is 1 or 0 kind of thing. That's that, and then here it checks to see 2 or 0, 3 or 0, 4 or 0 here for the different branches of whether the card is full. Mostly we're just checking to see if the card is full. So if the card is full, then we're going to send him an email saying your card is full. Now, we go and do that. I think everything goes over to this email here, this line right here, if their card is full, depending on how many stamps you give them. So inside of here, we could do a give points here, but what we could probably do, which would even be better, Just looking at this here. We're sending out an email says, thank you for purchasing your loyalty card is now full, which means you earned whatever the thing is, right? And then they'll have a picture of their stat, their card there. So you could add points here if you wanted to do the webhook to give points. So we could go webhook here, webhook, and then we could do the which one is it? I have it in here. It's the tracking one. Um, Anyways, in the doc, you can copy and paste it. It is in SOP. It's right at the bottom. I'm actually moving all this over to a new training portal here too, so that it'll just be online, so it won't be in docs, and you actually won't have to log in to view the training for each one of these things, making it more like kind of like a repository type thing, which I think will just make it easier anyways. So there's that little update. But down here there's the give points webhook, so we would copy this here, and then we have location, points, action, the contact ID of the person we're giving points to, and the title. So here we can do webhook, and then we add in those different values. And then if we added that in there, so what would happen is if their card is full, then we tag them, their card is full. We have that webhook that gives them points for their card being full, and then you can trigger whatever you want from that. Other option is you leave that alone, and then you go to let's actually just I'm gonna take one quick look, because I think we could basically do the same thing but do it in a different workflow so that you don't even have to mess with this thing here. So we would basically just say we would do the loyalty stamps remaining, check to see if it's 0. And if it's 0, then we'll trigger that workflow. So we can go create thing, start from scratch. Loyalty card full, give points. We could do that, and then we can go, it'll be contact changed, and then we'd select the field, which is loyalty stamps remaining. Has changed, and then save that trigger. So that's going to trigger this workflow. So if they have the loyalty stamps remaining is changed, then we're going to go update contact field, and then it'll be the same thing. Loyalty stamps remaining. Oh no, sorry. We want to go if else here, how many stamps left? Or so if it's 0 left, then we can go contact details. We can do a search here too. Loyalty stamps remaining equal to let's see, 0 there, and then save action. And then this is where we could do the workflow, the webhook, give points. So then this is where we could do, so we could do give points webhook, and then give them the points here. And then this would be location. CID is going to be contact.id, action, give points. And then what else do we have? We have title equals loyalty card full. And then I think that's action. And then we have to give points. How many points are we giving for that? So you can hard code it in, or you can put a custom value in here if you want. But let's say we gave them 1,000 points for that loyalty card being full. So then we're going to give points there. And then because we're updating that, what we want to do probably is update their that custom field, the loyalty points, loyalty stamps remaining. And it's probably 10 if we're doing a 10 stamp one kind of thing. Does that kind of make sense? Okay, so that's I'm gonna leave this as draft, and then I'll just put it into the workflow here anyways. But so this would be loyalty give reward points. I'm gonna put a note up at the top here as well. Note, add to notes, just for reference. This workflow will give points once a contact loyalty card is full, then resets their stamps and stamps remaining to default. There's probably more that I would have to do it to make it so that it would automatically work for 5 stamps or 10 stamps. And then I would just have a quick look here. I'll leave this in here and I'll just turn it off like that way. But if I go back, I'll probably want to update it a little bit later because it makes sense. But if we go here, I know if it's the first time they earn stamps, it's not there. It's going to be under where do they join? Welcome to the loyalty program. Actually, I'm gonna go back, sorry. We have one here, loyalty card full. Oh, is that the one we just did? Yeah, it is. Loyalty card redeem stamps. Here we have it set up too that we're redeeming the stamps. So inside of here, this is where you manually redeem them. So we're going to set loyalty stamps to 0 and then our loyalty stamps remaining to 0. That doesn't even, I don't know if that makes sense to me. I just have to I'm going to double check that as well. And then we'll see. Okay. Oh, here, then we update loyalty stamps remaining. And then we have a custom value here, which is, I think we're just doing a math. So loyalty stamps remaining, we're adding in however many stamps are based on the stamp that we're using. In here, I'm going to copy that and do the same thing in the other one. So we're going to set it to 0 and then reset it. That makes sense, just so that works properly. Okay, so give points webhook, update contact field. We're going to set this to 0 like we did in the last one. And then we're going to do math. Here, the reason why we're doing math is that we have a loyalty stamps remaining. Yeah, weird. Okay, let's go here. Loyalty card num stamps. And then we're going to update the same field. What this is doing is it's setting stamps to 0. Then we're adding in our custom fields, our custom values. We're setting whether it's 5 stamps or 10 stamps. And then this is going to set it to 0 and then add those stamps back in so we know how many need to be done. And then here we're going to do another update contact field. Is that right? Yeah. Uh, Loyalty stamps, and we're gonna set this to 0 as well. Okay. Um, that's how I do it. That way you give the points and then you reset all their stuff back to 0. So their card will show 0. Everything else will show 0 again as well. So that we're not it just resets everything. So we're giving reward points here, resetting their stamps to 0, resetting the stamps remaining to however many stamps that we're giving on that card. We're giving them 1,000 points and we're setting their stamps back to 0 so they don't have any stamps anymore. So that's how you reset it. Give reward points. Let's just go and reset. And there you go. Okay. I'll update I'll hit refresh on the restaurant rewards one and make sure that is in there. Otherwise, you can watch this video again and do that. Probably got a couple more people to add here.
Thank you.
Hopefully that's not too confusing. All right. Cool. Okay.
خليني اروح انا بروح.
How's everyone else doing this day? We got Tom to join us and Majed.
Yes. Yes.
Tom, you sent a message earlier. You said you had a few questions about stuff. I think I have the was it about the glass repair shop?
God dang it.
Uh, Tom, how are you doing? I don't know if you can hear us yet. You're still muted. Alden, how are you doing today? I don't know if you have any questions. Thanks for joining us.
I have any.
Majed, how are you?
I'm good, sir.
Good, good. Did you have any questions today?
Yes.
Are you working with are you working with Tom?
Hey, Jason, this is Tom. Yeah, this is Cypher. Is that you? Yeah, Cypher. SAIFUR. He's the guy. Thanks, Jason.
Oh,
I
okay,
appreciate
cool.
it. Let him in. Yeah, for sure.
What happened to Majed? Oh, he must have dropped off.
Oh, I didn't mean to make
Okay.
you lose a guy.
Oh no, Majed's right there. Majed, yeah, I was just wondering if you had any questions or anything today.
Yes. Yes.
Maybe you want to just sorry, it's really hard to hear anything coming through. All right. Can you customize the rewards platform or yeah for car painting shops?
We sell car paints.
I'm sorry, man. It's really hard to see to really hear you. You sell car paints. So do you guys paint the cars? Hey Tom, I have those questions right here in front of me and we'll get to
Hey,
those.
no,
Yes,
hey, no hurry. Take care of Majed, man. Take care of
Yeah,
Majed. It's
yeah,
no
I
problem.
just saw that there. Majed, yeah. So do you guys do the car painting too, or I mean you can just type your answers in chat if you want, if it's going to be easier. Because it just we're getting a lot of background noise.
No, if you can hear me.
Oh yeah, I can hear you better now.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, you know what? Our system is fairly customizable, and you could use it for pretty much like many different types of businesses. Um, what are you guys using for how do you guys go about doing your sales to the shops? Do they order from you, or is it something like is there anything that you guys can run through high level? Or how are you guys doing things now? Are you looking for referrals or just looking to add more points? Or add points, give people for points for purchasing, making an order. Um, okay, well, here's what I'll do. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna give you my just because the audio is not really working that well today. What I'm gonna do is I'll drop my calendar into here, and then we can have a chat about how I'm gonna put that in chat there. So if you want, take that and then just book a chat with me, and then we'll talk about how the system can be used for setting it up for your guys's your paint business. I think that'd be easier than trying to do that right now, and then we can make sure we jump on with good audio and stuff like that. If that's cool. Okay, so you do that, and that's perfect. Okay, so Tom, I'm gonna jump over to Tom now. So Tom wrote in a couple questions. Tom, let me know if you're there now. You can hear me.
Oh yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay, so number one, first question was how and when the system.
Hey, my actual technical guy wrote those, so
Yeah, okay, yeah,
he's cipher, and he's smarter than me when it comes to this
yeah, that's
stuff.
cool. Okay, so the question basically was how do we know when the referral is successful and the person is eligible for a reward? So a couple of different ways that you do it.
He's cipher if he's there. Is he in
Yeah,
there? Is
Cypher.
he in?
Yeah, Cypher's here. Yeah,
Okay, cool.
I see him. He's in here. So, and then this is recorded too, so
Oh,
we can
beautiful.
grab a copy of this later. Um, Essentially, under the doesn't really matter which one we go into, but in the workflows, um, under automation. So it's set up a number of ways. So when somebody gets referred into the system, they are tagged as a referral, right? New referral lead, new referral contacted us, new referral book service, and new referral service completed. Now, people have changed this all around. They've gone and made their own versions of this, and some people have their own pipelines that they want to have these things serviced on. But essentially, we have a couple different options. Is one is that contact gets moved into service complete, then that will trigger off the referral workflow. Okay. So
Okay.
when the business you're working with is using their pipeline, they can move this over. Now you can set this up. So if you're using your own pipeline or you created something, you can have that person moved over to whichever one. We just want to trigger the service complete workflow, which indicates that they checked out, they completed their service, they paid money. They now the person who referred them now gets their points, right? So I believe that is under, let's check here, it's either under the reward system or under it's going to not be in this one, it's going to be under consumer customer referrals. So after service, customer paid, service complete, fairly certain this is where it's at. Okay, we're gonna go through here. We're gonna give referral points here. So is the person who checked out, are they were they a referral? If they were a referral, then give them points give the referrer points. So this is already set up in this webhook here for giving them points, and the points that they're going to be given are the custom value that we set for referral points. Okay, and that's in our custom value updater backend there. So you don't have to do anything. You just have to trigger this workflow. So the other option is we have another one where now this wouldn't necessarily apply to you guys, but we have another, let's go into automation here. Thing for technicians. If a technician is going to visit a location and scans a person's QR code and then the technician can mark the transaction is complete, and then that will also trigger this workflow. If you wanted to trigger it off of anything else, let's say for example you have another system with your glass place and you can do a webhook, or you can do a Zap or something like that, something Zapier or Make or something like that. You can have a trigger come out of there. You can then trigger this workflow any way that you want, and then automatically give those referral points for that person completing their transaction. Does that make sense? I just want to make sure Cypher is following me here.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, cool. So
Okay, cool.
that's how you do it. Yes, I would said yes. So so after this, yeah, the after service customer paid service complete. This is where you can trigger that workflow to give referral points for the person who just finished up. So yeah, so I refer you, you go in, you sign up with the business, you say that you like in this case it's a glass place, so glass repair and replacement. I'm assuming that's a car, that's auto place, or is it for a house? Anyways, either way, it doesn't really matter. You sign up, you become a customer of theirs, money changes hands, their first job is done. You can then give them a referral that way, so you can trigger this workflow. So how can we check the person is under discount eligibility or not when we provide the service using our admin end? So, good question. The the person is kind of required to let you know that they have that discount. Now, hey, I was referred by whoever, and then I have this thing here in my email or my text message that says, I get a discount. And that's generally under custom values. It is the offer to new customer custom value, and I don't know. I don't remember exactly which workflow it is. It gets sent out in. I think it's under probably it is going to be the offer. It's going to get sent out under it might be here. No, just give me 1 second. Anyways, it's the I could probably just search for offer. I think it's called the offer. Rewards referral lead request service offer capture form. Here, so once somebody fills out the offer capture form on the work with us page, they are then going to be put through this workflow, and then the referrer can get lead points here too if you have them. But inside here we have the email, which is the offer to the new customer, rewards new customer gift. That's what they'll get for that. And the way we kind of have it is that they would just be how do we even say, they're kind of required to say that they got it. But I think also if we wanted to, we could probably go into rewards leaderboard. The person, if you went to, oh, we still have these called kisses, but you could search by that person's phone number as well. So then it makes me think that maybe we should have like a referred by who they were referred by or something like up here. That would be interesting. Under the referral leaderboard, we have it here. We have the referrers here, and then but not the person that they referred. It's just going to show numbers there. If I jump over to, because if we jump over to Smart Rewards, just so I can show you a different back end here or a different leaderboard. We have the name. This is the person who did the referring though, and then these are the people that they referred. Maybe I don't know if it makes sense to have. It probably makes sense under points. You put in the person's phone number, and then we could see who they were referred by. Does that make sense? Would that be better?
Actually, I just wanted to know that when a person eligible for rewards, how we can track them that he is eligible and who referred him. Then we have to deduct the point, and we have to minus the reward from the referred person. That's the confusing part.
Yeah, that gets, so that happens. So when they're eligible for rewards, they will see those rewards in their own rewards dashboard. You can also, so here, you can see, let's go redeem points here. You can see how many points that they have, and then what offers are available to them. So the business can go into their rewards, their dashboard here, and they can see that contact and then how many points that contact has, and then what they're eligible to redeem for. And this, we set this up so that the business can redeem it for that contact. So if you want to do it that way, the other option is that the contact, when they sign up and they earn points, they're going to go to their own dashboard. Let's go loyalty dashboard here. They're going to go into their own dashboard, which will show them their points. And what they can do then is they can print off a voucher and bring that into the business. And when they bring it into the business, I'll just show you in a second here. Redeem rewards. Here, so they can, if they have enough points, they can then redeem one of these rewards. And then once they do redeem one of those rewards, we're going to see they'll get something that looks like this. They'll get a gift voucher. You can customize the look of this gift voucher if you want, and then they can bring it in. And it has this unique code up the top, 4KNAW9. And if the business wants to track that and see what's available, we can go to rewards, manage redemptions, and then you can see that code here. And they can also search for it too, 4KNAW9, and do a search. And then it'll bring up that gift card right here. And then they can view that gift card. That's kind of how it's set up now. So one is they do it through the points leaderboard here, where it then shows them, they can view the contact that they're talking to. They can plug their phone number in, bring up that, and then they can also see how many points they have, and then which rewards are available to them. Or the other option is the customer does it on their own, and when they have enough points, they can redeem those points and then bring in one of those vouchers.
Sorry for interrupted. Our system is not like yours. Is it updated one?
Which system?
The snapshot we have installed. We don't have the this backend like you, like
Right here?
you view in CRM option your name, the referrals dashboard, not like
Okay, so if you
ours.
don't see that, what you need to do is go into our our agency dashboard, go to rewards, go to the location that you're setting up, click on settings, and make sure these things are turned on. We updated it so that these things are turned on by default, but if you go in and you see that these aren't clicked, it's not going to show all those options for you. Does that make sense?
Okay, I have to play around with that
Yeah, if you
image.
don't have the leaderboard, you can get that leaderboard link right here. The leaderboard link is this page, essentially. This thing here, you add it as a custom value to that sub account. And then inside here, settings, you can turn on and off those location settings. So if you don't want to show all the things here, you can turn them all off. You can
Okay,
you can
got
turn
it.
them all off, and then you won't show those. I think it'll only show the referrals in there. You can rename points to whatever you want. So right now on our salon spa one, we are playing around here. So inside here, right now, I don't think. Let's go back to the salon spa one here. We don't see reporting there right now, for example, but I can turn on reporting and I can change kisses to points here, and then hit update settings. And then when we come back here, or reload the frame, and then now we'll see reporting up here. And then you'll see that everything says points rather than kisses, kind of thing. So if you don't see your menu there, then it will then go update that. What we're adding in here is white label videos that you'll see a help button up at the top for each page. They can click on that and it'll bring up a video that explains how to use that page, and then it'll lead to more docs and stuff like that too. That's being worked on right now.
Okay, I have to check.
Yeah, so yeah, and then number 4 just says we'll need a easy hassle-free referral tracking system. Yeah, but it should just run, it should run well for you. There's tons of people using it that way. The referrals, essentially, if you have somebody refer somebody, like when they become when they become a rewards member, they're going to get access to this dashboard. And through this dashboard, this is where they get the referral link. They get a QR code. They can refer friends directly through here. They can share out on social media, share your offer out that way too. And this can be totally customized too. You can decide what you want to show, what you don't want to show to your customers. And there's been people have done tons of changes here. They're also going to be able to, when they log in, they'll see their rewards. They'll see how many points that they have, how many points they've earned through each one of their transactions, whether they redeem points, were given points, or whichever, or like we were just talking with Sam earlier, giving points through a loyalty card, that kind of thing. And then they can also click over here and they can see how many referrals they have provided the businesses as well. So it does make it easy, and it works really well. So as long as people are using their reward link or their personal link to send out and get more referrals, then it works. If you so I appreciate you have those questions. And we are working on white label videos for the back end for the business itself, so that they can just have a few videos that explain what each one of these pages do, especially over here too. And then we'll have a training section set up too, so that when they go through it, they'll see what that, or how to use the system, and like, for example, how this rewards dashboard works too, for their business. And then, feel free to customize this to whatever you want. This is just kind of a page that they show up on when they log into their VIP area. All right. Okay, cool. How's everyone else doing? Do we got any? I don't know, Tom, does that and Cypher, does that answer your questions? Or do you have any more questions or?
Thanks for answering. I have to check the system, the settings, and maybe I can find something more. I just really discovered right now that the new dashboards settings, and I have to play around fast.
Okay. Okay. Absolutely. Okay. Sounds good. If you have any questions, feel free to shoot me a message or an email or whatever. And if you do have any, you run into any issues, provide like a Loom video is nice so I can see what's going on if there's something that's not working for you, by any chance. You guys are welcome for sure. Yeah, so let me know if there's anything else. There's a few things that we're working on, and it's just trying to make things better for reporting, adding in the referral data in here too to show you how many referrals you had. We just added in this new view, very nice graphical chart here, showing your subscribers
Hey, babe.
by day.
You're not sharing your screen.
Oh. Yeah, okay. So just under reporting, we added in the subscriber chart here so you can see how many subscribers you have for whichever time period that you have. And then today we were also looking at adding in capturing referrals. And then what I want to make it, we're making it too so that you can export out the data as well. So hit out export and it'll print out a CSV sheet for you for the data that you want. There too, that's in the works. So you can just provide better reporting for your customers under points leaders here, which could be contacts. I'm not really sure. It really started out as point leaders, but it's kind of like a contact screen. We made it so that you can, if you don't want to give your customers access to high level, they can add a contact in directly through here, and they'll add them into our reward system and into high level. We just need to make an edit button too, so that when you see that contact here, maybe you can edit that contact details. We're just doing base contact information here too, so name, last name, email, phone number, date of birth, kind of stuff that we need for the referral system or the reward system, and not necessarily their all the stuff that you can do inside of high level, because it's too many things. So we have that, and it just made me think one other thing is we might want to show their contact ID in here as well. So I'm going to write that down on a list of things. Yeah, and then there's always just a number of things that we're working on and adding on, but primarily what we're doing right now, what we're focusing on for the next few days for sure, is just moving everything over to this new basically training portal. Instead of the high level one works fine, but once we get into like so many docs and so many different things, I just would like to have a more open system so that it's easy for you guys to go in and view the docs. So this probably isn't a good, oh yeah, here. So under docs.ghlsmartscripts.com, I'll probably change it to, I'll make it so it's mapped to GHL Power Tools as well. You can, under loyalty and rewards, has a bunch of videos and stuff in here right now. And we're going through and adding those things. And then just making sure it's all in there, and then you'll see all the rest of the training for all the other projects and stuff that we have as well. They'll be in here so that it's easier to follow, and just kind of more of a easier way to search, or if you have any questions or anything like that, if you need help with anything, I think this will be a better way to go through it than logging into a members training portal inside of high level, which works, but then it can kind of get clumsy and confusing, especially when you have lots of different projects and lots of different training. So that's kind of the update that we're doing there, just to make things a lot easier to follow and a lot easier to use. Shan, do you have anything to add today? Jason Orban, number 2 over there.
Oh, I didn't realize I was signed in as you.
Yeah.
So then I guess I can see the waiting room. I was just gonna say maybe check the waiting room and see
No,
if there's
we're all good.
else.
There's no one.
Pretty
There's no one waiting.
quiet. We've got a couple of awesome guys on here who I'm hoping we can add to our team for tech support. So I don't know if you wanted to chat with them at all and meet them while we're on this call. Just put you on the spot.
Yeah, no, we can do it. It isn't really a interview.
No, not an interview. I just think maybe if there's any questions that they have or any questions that you have for them or anything that you'd want to show them, or I don't really know.
No,
That could
not
be
really, not right away at
call,
this
but
point.
I'm excited for that. I think it'll be great to have some help for Jason here.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we got Alden just shared his screen. Hey, buddy.
Hey,
Hi,
Hi guys.
How
hi,
are
good to see you
you?
on here.
I'm good. What about you?
Good. So I think you said that you went through some of the replays for tech calls and like went through the tools and stuff that Jason's built. Do you have any questions about anything?
Other than it's been a ride for this one since Shandel asked me to hop on this one for
Okay, yeah.
like a minute, and then here we go. I guess what I have for now is basically for this tech call, should I get onboarded for this one, I really need to take a look at your system and get access to it
Yeah.
before I can tell anything.
Yeah, totally. Totally. Well, it's just nice to see you on here, and we'll send some more stuff over your way so you can learn the system and hopefully help us to streamline some stuff for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Awesome.
Yeah. I don't really have anything, babe. It's
Yeah,
pretty
no,
quiet day.
I don't think we have any. Seems like we answered all the questions today, so that's cool. Alden and Odorin, yeah, well, let's chat some more too. I know Odorin and I have had a few chats before. Alden, I look forward to learning about you and learning more. So that's cool. And yeah, we'll just end the call for today, and then let's just set up a time where we can jump on another call here even shortly. All right.
Definitely.
Okay,
Okay, bye guys.
I hope you guys, everybody has an awesome rest of your Tuesday. Go out there and get a bunch of stuff done. Go sell some stuff to customers and make a whole bunch of money. All right. Okay, we'll talk to you guys soon. Goodbye.
Talk